rest of my game like this today.
We could just all play the rest of our game like this today.
ASMR whispers all the time.
Here, on exploding dice.
Okay. He is going to make a melee attack at you. This one is
We're just fighting.
Ember, as you stumble off balance, he's gonna kind of reel back his hand, kind of clench his fingers, and just sort of lash forward at you. So, this is going to be his first one. It's a 28.
That hits.
I need you to first. We're gonna roll some damage. 1d6 plus.
I love that Askren just isn't acknowledging.
I'm trying not to because I have things to do. Okay.
For this week's RPGN, we humbly request that you insert your earbuds into your head holes for maximum audio pleasure.
Just let our voices slide down your ear canals and bang against your eardrums repeatedly.
Again and again.
And now that we've established the parameters for this week's show, welcome to your number one source in tabletop role-playing action.
That's right, folks. I'm Pruitt, and this is my co-host, Lindy. And we have clips from all across the interwebs for your viewing pleasure.
We hope you have a blast listening today, like they had in Atomic Cthulhu this past week, as Agent Gumble and Ruby Martin share a tender moment, consumed by their hunka burning love.
In that little time, and then rattling around that skull of his, you can jump out and play with parachute too. He's gonna hit him one more time and hand him a gun.
Parachutes are optional in my line of business. Now kiss me, you fool.
Sure. Yeah, she'll kiss him. 100%.
Yes.
Like really long and like long enough that everybody's like, hello, cultists on the beach. You can't shoot a gun. Enough to make Elvis's hips uncomfortable. Like,
I'm sorry. All right, let's go stop the end of the world from communists.
So with
yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Stockholm
Truth, justice, and the Agent Gumble way.
Sounds like freedom to me.
Gumble is a true hero, but he can't be there at every turn to stem the red tide. As we see in this next clip from Acadium, where a ketchup spill goes horribly wrong. All the Jim Davises in the audience should cover their ears, for there are graphic descriptions of the aforementioned condiment. Everyone else should stay till the end of the clip. You'll be a fan.
Oh, this is bad. Oh, the fan blew it everywhere. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. What'd you do? It's everywhere. Oh man.
What'd you do? What? How? What? Jeremy.
I see it. I don't. Oh no. Well, at least I'm well sauced. That's good.
So did he like drop a bottle of ketchup on a fan that was sitting on the couch?
Or maybe he spilled it on a pet and the pet ran in front of the fan?
Wait. What if the pet's name is Fan and then they just like shook it off?
Or maybe ketchup is a code word for blood and it's actually a murder scene.
Okay, a little warning before we ramp up that sharply, please.
Rip up? You mean that's not like normal everyday conversation? Okay, let's play this next clip from those fuzzy little puppets over at Perception Check. They just kill me.
Now this is unbeknownst to all of you. All you see is Sammy just going to the earth like normal. She's good at that. Oh. No, you just think she's digging. You think she's fine. But Sammy, you need to make a roll right now.
Me?
Yep.
2.
You hit the ground pretty fucking hard.
Oh no! Oh! That sound hurt.
You're still alive?
I roll pretty good.
Sammy, are you still alive?
Yeah.
Wow, that sounded like it really hurt.
Puppets don't feel pain like you and I, Lindy.
Now you're starting to creep me out.
Just all part of the roller coaster of emotions any RPGN fan should expect. First, we turn you on, inspire nationalistic pride. Then we creep you out, which brings us to the next clip from the Unexpectables. You will experience all of these things and more. You will be just as shocked by what you're about to view as the party was.
I just imagine a scene with Doros, Welch, and like Helena standing in front of a statue. This thing is like sitting cross-legged, arms crossed on top of it, and they're all just standing there going, "We don't know what to do about this.
What do we do? This is not what we. This is like he's like Dr. Manhattan. Yeah. Oh Jesus, X word or my will stand up. Bird is their word.
Boy, I will say that's the strangest picture I've seen all week.
You certainly aren't exaggerating.
That's foul, Pruitt. You think you're a real hoot, don't you?
I'm just winging it. Whether or not you believe that, you will fly off the handle for this bit of news. A player on Roll20's Tomb of Annihilation game shares something incredible concerning their character.
So Ishi Snaggletooth is going to be in Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms.
That's
friends.
right.
A game made by Codename Entertainment, I believe. And she's, all slated for that. I was really excited to work with the folks over there and get a good Ishi going, skill wise and appearance wise and items wise. She's got lots of cool stuff going on for her. So she's gonna be a character that you can play upcoming during some event in the next couple of weeks where you can unlock her, and then you'll have her for your party, your amazing Idle Champions party. Yeah. There's something super surreal to me about having Ishi in the same party as Minsk. You know what I mean? It's just really weird to me.
Well,
but super cool.
Congratulations, Ishi Snaggletooth. Boundless adventure awaits thee.
What a touching and pure moment. And on the other end of the spectrum, though still touching, we have a clip from the Saving Throw show where Strumthrum and I are on the same wavelength for naming things.
Do you know where he presides? Have you actually seen him before?
Yeah, they say he's over in Coombe Cernan.
Say it again?
Coombe Cernan.
Cum serpent?
Nope, that's not what I said.
I thought you were good at mimicking what sounds.
Well, he's mumbling.
It was cement. It was cement.
Cum serpent. My new name for a penis. Get that cum serpent out of here. No one wants to see that.
$5 every time.
And clip.
What a charming name! I think I'm going to add that to my repertoire of monikers for the male member.
Lindy, scandalous, simply salacious. You sound like a back alley strumpet.
Oh, funny you should mention that. In college, I was a harlot whose speciality was the back alley. You could say it was my favorite terrain. Oh, let's move on to this next clip from Q40C. It's the real cream of the crop.
Ready? One, wait. You ready? Oh, you ready?
Go! Yes.
Go!
Now?
Oh, wait, why is it not working? Why is mine not working?
I can't breathe! Hold on. Whoa.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, great.
Well, I can't see a thing. Oh.
Did they play this game on Pornhub? Does Twitch allow that many cream pies on screen at once?
I think so. Maybe I'll consult the lawyers on that one.
Hurry up, because the show's only going to get filthier, as this golden clip from 20 Sides to Every Story demonstrates, where two worms walk into a labyrinth-inspired game and...
Back this way. You guys stay over there, and I'll go pee.
Okay, I got it.
So wait, I didn't say that. I'll just go this way.
So, no problem. I think the rest of the party here would probably give you the privacy that you need. You go down, you kind of turn.
Yeah.
And so you're facing the wall, one of the stone walls of the labyrinth.
Yeah.
And you're taking a pee.
Yeah.
And then little worm pops out. And it's staring right at you, giving you the up and down. And he says, "Hello."
You could be twins.
And you're like mid pee.
Yeah.
He's staring at you.
Uh-huh.
This is a problem.
Oh God! And like, so clumsy as I am, I'm like, oh God!
So you're bad for the morning. Yeah. Okay.
Bedtime to be upstream.
So I think
this is not Russia.
That is a cautionary tale on the dangers of bathroom crosstalk.
The girls talk in the bathroom all the time. Guys don't do that.
Nope. There are 2 rules to the room. There is no crossing the streams, and there is no crosstalk.
But what about that glory hole we had installed last week?
Well, I don't see how that changes things, Lindy. But if you're able to, then more power to you. So let's ghost on over to this next clip over at the Greyhawk channel where Vecna lives, and you're about to die laughing.
Next to Darius Roflgator the First, but I was one right after Diomedes. My name is Dagon the Second. I was the second emperor of Ggameknights.
Can one do arts and crafts in the ethereal plane?
Of course. What kind of arts and crafts do you want?
I find making vases out of clay is a very calming experience.
You know, I used to do that with a lady named Demi Moore, but she didn't really appreciate it as much as Emperor Swayze. After Emperor Swayze kind of moved on, we had no one to like fill that void, so I tried to put my big dwarvish arms around her, and she just was like, "No, you feel like Danny DeVito."
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't worry. I don't either.
They were really killing it, Lindy.
Oh, that joke makes my eyes glaze over.
What? I mean, they really earned those laws, though. I mean, they had you cracking up.
Oh boy, let's steel ourselves for this next clip from Retroverse as the players get a little heated when they realize how high the DM cranked up the AC.
Okay. 17 hit?
Nope.
Okay.
It's a bull made of steel.
Okay, well, how about if I look at my strength score instead of my dex score and then tell me it's an 18?
Nope.
Okay, that's fine then. And then the other one...
I need to screen cap that moment right there.
Yeah, no, that's fine. This is turning out very informative from my data. Okay, 17 plus 4 is 21?
Nope. Yes, of course it is.
Yes, 21.
Wild the double takes. Players, ancient dragons, and demon lords get 21 AC all the time.
But what did the bowl do to achieve it?
I don't know. Maybe it was like an Elithalich in another life or something.
Maybe your mom was an Elithalich in another life.
Yeah, probably, actually. But let's swap over to this clip from Encounter Roleplay, where Mildred gets lost in the pages of the Necronomicon, and Father Carmine must swap minds to save what remains of her sanity.
Mind swaps.
So now I'm in Father Carmine's body?
Oh, look at this book. Everything seems so special inside of it.
I know what we need to do. We need to defeat first the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Oh, do I sound like that? That's awful sounding. I should speak louder.
Good heavens, do I sound like that all the time? That is...
Oh, I I don't know, do you? This is as close as I can get, but I'm not quite sure. I hate internet companies whenever they come out in 80 years or so. They suck dick. But
well, oh, by the way, if you cut off your thumbs, Mr. Delgado, you will gain at least 100 years onto your life.
Does it have to be both thumbs having washed over everything else?
Well, I don't sound anything like that, do I?
Of course you do, Mildred.
Pruitt, you played Seth, not Father Carmine.
Well, yeah, but he never mind swapped with me, so I never got the chance to... Shut up, Lindy. We have our moment later on. Now, this is the moment to see how seduction works in the Retroverse.
She's gonna just walk up like a little bit like in front of me, like, hello, hi, listen, have you maybe want to surrender? Because that booty fine, and you blow my mind, and I need me some of that, please.
And they lived happily ever after? The end?
Wait, but this isn't the end. We're only a quarter of the way through our show. Our next viewing spectacle is from Stream 4-Star, and it shows how much the PCs truly value their crew.
Something that seems a little bit more of a morality compass for the rest of your crew. How much have you been paying them?
Hey, man. U.S. Well, they all get to keep their share of what we find. It's kind of a volunteer. We are going to get you where you need to go and give you lodging and food and.
You told me we was being paid in experience and exposure.
I mean, there's that too. Think of it as a bonus, Eloy.
Oh, fuck.
To that lovely pile of hay we've been keeping for you.
It is a real good pile of hay.
And all the Grammy food you can eat.
Wait. Exposure isn't a valid form of payment? Isn't that what we're getting paid here at RPGN?
Wait, what kind of exposure? Is that why I keep getting Tab Cannon keeps sending me dick pics?
How do you know they're coming from Tab? The exposure I get paid in is the RPG and bathroom glory hole cam footage.
Wait, there's a camera in there?
Yeah, it's right above the graffiti that says, "Let's put a smile on that face."
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd really like to leave this bathroom conversation behind, but these loaded jokers from Kill Kill TV show us what to do when you're in danger of falling to a gruesome death.
All it took was so everybody is able to make their way down the road. And what'd you get?
That one.
Oh my god.
Whoa, wait a second. I got this. No,
That's the funny guy where you got to sudden stop at the end.
I feel like
So
as he's falling, he's trying
as
to
you're leaning out the door of the tiny hut and you're trying to reach down, trying to grab the rope. The nervousness is making your hands sweat and your fingers lose grip on the door and you. Holy shit!
Hold on, wait. Reaction, Featherfall. Glad that's a fucking reaction.
As your heart stops for a second, as you tumble about 5 feet and you're like, one second, just for fun. As you literally pee all over yourself.
And that is why I always carry a spare pair of pants.
That's why I never even wear pants.
Lindy, you never leave your silo.
It's my bunker, and I leave sometimes at night to hunt.
What do you hunt?
The most dangerous game, Pruitt. But let's leave that at that and move on to our next clip from Etheldan's hands, where we will be serenaded by a magical performance.
I don't really have anything nice to say about you. But
dude, me neither.
In lieu of it being a special day and all, I did write you a little ditty, actually.
Oh boy.
And
you're full of shit.
Your own honor, I figured I would play it entirely in pan flute.
Oh my god.
This is ungodly amazing.
I only learned Mary Had a Little Lamb on the recorder in 8th grade.
I learned how to whistle Zelda's lullaby.
Left, up, right, right?
No, it's not 2 rights at the end. It's just 1.
It was a rhetorical. Never mind. Over on the RPG lab, the Guardians of the Earth take a trip to the movies.
And there are a couple of movies on right now. There's one that's your typical shark thriller. Another one is about like a creepy killer clown.
Yikes, no thanks.
There's a sci-fi one about some kind of like ultra advanced robot cop. Cop, police.
Oh, okay. That's a whole different kind of film.
Yeah, that one typically doesn't show in the public theater.
We are not allowed into that cinema. We got you.
Hell yeah! I've had my tickets pre-purchased for RoboCock for months now.
Oh, you too? Hey, did you see A Clockwork Orgy?
A classic. What about The Sperminator?
Yeah. Honey, I Blew Everybody?
Gulp Fiction?
Rebel Without a Condom?
Titty Titty Gangbang?
Tits a Wonderful Life?
Night of the Giving Head?
E.T. the Extra Testicle?
Oh, Star Trek The Next Penetration?
Pornocchio?
That one went on too long. I couldn't finish. But we can go on to the next clip from Shadowrun at Join the Anarchy, where we see what happens when kids ask a lot of questions on car rides.
Daddy, what's a booms man?
Ask your father.
Papa, what's a booms man?
What you know, they're the people that shoot fireworks at theme parks.
Why would you want to hide the fireworks from the kids?
Well, because that breaks the illusion. You know, you don't want to see the guy that's actually lighting the fireworks. You just want him to go phew into the air and then kapoof.
I like when Ziggy says ice creams.
Me too. You know what was delicious? All that ice cream.
Yeah.
I like that
Daddy,
Ziggy guy.
I pooped my pants.
What?
Oh my God. Oh, good. Go. All right, hold on. We'll pull over. Then go to this rest stop. All right, hold on. You need to sit there for like 2 minutes. Hold on. It's coming up. Okay, I know. Okay. Oh God.
Yeah, see, that's why I have cats. The worst shit I deal with is contained in a box.
Yeah, just don't bring your cat on family vacation.
I don't even let my cats leave the litter box.
Pruitt, I don't think that should be your first option.
Oh, it was number 2.
Oh.
Trust, they stay in the background and they don't make a peep. Unlike the following clip from Arcadum.
Brotar, slow and steady, wins the race.
I charged straight into the 3 of them.
You got a battle cry for me?
You will regret this.
I like it. You're doing a great job, by the way, Dyrus. I really like the voice for this character. Alright, so you...
So does Ashley apparently.
Okay, that was great. Go ahead, Dyrus.
Bro, they won't bleed.
Sounds like Jimmy Fallon was hanging out in the background.
He does laugh and does love it. Lindy.
Oh, yeah, way to stay on brand, Lindy. Later in that game, Jimmy led the players in a lively game of Plinko Truth or Dare.
In this next clip from Embracer777, standing before the entrance to a dark and foreboding tunnel, the party wonders whether or not they should enter. When the music cue drops, they feel kind of obligated to.
Into the darkness below.
I have dark vision.
So you've exposed some kind of passage in these old ruins.
So we're going down there, right?
I don't know. Should we?
Yeah. The freaking music just cued. We can't not.
Well, that certainly was kind of
Was that
Oh, hey, Brandon, are you?
I'll give you the kick.
Okay, can we just roll the next? Brandon, can we go another layer deep with a clip featuring me and Lindy from Encounter Roleplay's Door to Darkness finale? Let's just say goodbye.
You're like a son to me.
He takes them from her.
She'll come in and kind of just give him a hug.
You've been kind to me when no one else would. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the cookies. But you should be. What?
I'm putting the recipe in your back pocket as we speak.
Thank you. But I can't take these. They should be with you.
I don't think I can take them where I'm going.
And the Oscar for crying on stream goes to Jonathan Pruitt, Doors to Darkness on Encounter Roleplay.
Oh my god! Thank you. There's so many people to thank. I want to thank my keeper, Will Jones. Lindy. Thank you for allowing me to brutally murder you in the very moments right after the end of that clip.
It was my pleasure, Pruitt. Congratulations. I think we can all agree you've made history here tonight with your pitiful mewling. Next up on Path of the Plains, Odos confesses his innermost feelings to Lux.
Their petals are being lightly buffeted by drops of rain blowing in from outside.
So I'll show her the flower, and I'll say, all through the Nine Hells, and the Pillar of Skulls, and the Blood War, and the Abyss, it never melted. It endured. Just like my feelings for you. I will do anything for you. It is my will that our paths become one. I will hold out my hands.
Oh my god. Oh my god!
Then I just
oh my
stare at-
goodness. I'm not there!
Okay, Lux, I think Lux is gonna cry.
Really?
She's been through a lot, and it's been kind of difficult, and she just killed someone who she's wanting to kill her whole life. So she'll, like, not like bawl, but like a single tear kind of will go down her cheek, and she'll reach out her hand and take Otis.
But where does she take him? To see his Pillar of Skulls?
You know, I think they might be knocking the boots, if you know what I mean.
Well, that's just courtship in D&D, Lindy. You got to take an ice flower through all 9 layers of hell just to get some luxury time.
Well, speaking of game, and this next clip from Ballcap's camera action, the group has moved into Waterdeep and have already caused so much damage that the entire neighborhood has sent them an angry letter, which Chris reads to the group. They don't take it well.
Of Troll Skull Alley have observed a marked increase in criminal activity and unwelcome disturbances. Having lodged formal complaints with the City Watch, we have since been informed that you are adventurers. And that being so, we should be grateful for the assistance you have rendered to our city, particular with regard to the matter concerning the trash monsters. Be that as it may, we are gravely concerned that your activities and associations might lead to further unrest and violence in Trollskull Alley, the likes of which might be typical fare for Luskin or Baldur's Gate, but not Waterdeep. Should the explosions, wanton spellcasting, and screaming persist,
I do that in my sleep.
we are prepared to elevate our concerns to a sympathetic magistrate. Sincerely, the Neighborhood Watch of Trollskull Alley.
Oh, elevator concerns. Oh.
You've been served.
And underneath this letter, you can see names and signatures from various people, like about 30 different people.
30?
It just sort of keeps unfolding, you know?
Do we recognize any of the names specifically? Like, is there anyone that we're like, that lady, I've heard from her?
One of the
How many ball caps do you think he actually has? Like a whole closet full, or
Maybe he has like the one black ball cap, and it gives him a +2 to.
Okay, shit's getting meta around here. Let's go ahead and register for this next clip from Dungeon Academy over on PowerScoreRPG, where an accent slips out.
His thieves' tools. And he looks up at one of the heroes. Oh, it's Bracesuit, Captain. And he winks at you, Captain Bracesuit. Then he...
She doesn't... Wait, hold on. I'm going to roll a something. She rolls a 15, so I don't know. Is that a save? I don't know. She's not really phased at all.
Oh, okay.
I'd say like higher numbers are safe, lower numbers.
Yeah. All right, so he messes around and then flips the lid open. Oh, do I get the treasure that's inside?
Side. No one said that. No one said that.
Oh,
For now, we just want to know what's inside.
He looks in. It's just a statue, little statue.
What type of statue?
I don't know. I'm bored with this now. I'm going to go.
Okay, move.
I need a nip. I need a nip.
Go take your nip.
She'll try to like.
She's like,
What kind of what?
I need a nip. I need a nip.
Oh! Take your nip.
Oh, no.
Hard work. Exhausted.
I think secretly.
So there was a chest with a nip?
A nip. A nip. So this is why ladies love men with accents. Everything they say sounds dirty.
Oh, was that? Never mind. Let's get serious for a minute, Pruitt, with this next clip from Misclicks as they celebrate a major milestone.
And we hope that all of you will agree with us that there's just so many other places for us to go and be together. And I hope that all of you will take the time to follow all the channels of all the players here and see us there and watch for us on social media, because I would be devastated if I don't see your names in chat and get to hang out with you as part of this community that is not like going away. It's just kind of spreading out to new and different places. And as far as the Misclicks mission goes, it's kind of beautiful that we set out to uplift geeks and gamers through authenticity, advocacy, unity, and bravery. And we did that here on this channel for 5 years. And now it's time to do that in the larger Twitch sphere and on the internet in general. And I think all of us are much better equipped now to do that than we were back then. And so for me, that feels like a success. And even though this is bittersweet, it feels like the right next step and something that we should all be proud and celebrate.
Well, I can't say anything sincere ever, so Lindy?
We need to rewrite your contract. Let's give it up for Misclicks. Congratulations on an amazing season and your huge contribution to this marvelous community.
Man, you are good at that. Wow. Next up on CastleMac, the players suck on a dragon. And I'd buy that for $1.
Physiologically, the way they breathe fire is they have the sac that sort of fills up with like a flammable like napalm, and then they breathe it out and a spark in their mouth sort of ignites it. So you cut out that, and you can have, we'll call it the equivalent of 2 flasks of oil, like flammable dragon liquid. You kind of, yep, and you show them, you're like, yeah, look at this, and then maybe make a little spark, and you can see it burn and everything.
I'd probably like do something and like cast fire for the kid just to
definitely
do like a fun like look at this.
Take a disgusting dragon sack from that and standard nip, but she's kind of like, and you're like, no, but watch this.
Spit a little through my teeth.
Showed this to my druid here. Loved it.
Just slurping out a dragon organ.
Wait, so did they make a bong out of a live dragon?
No, man. That wasn't a bong. It had to be a dong.
Wait, a bong made out of a dong?
Yeah, a dong bong.
Oh, well, RPGN is available for children's parties. By the way, details are available by contacting our lawyers. And speaking of salty language, Gods of the Road gets water deep into some double entendre.
The caravan mistress would have told you that the estate auction house is in the C ward, which is the fancy part of Waterdeep.
Mm-hmm. And not at all a pun. Got it.
The C word? The C word? What?
Mm-hmm. The C word.
No, that's not what I said.
Yeah. We're going to the C word.
Yeah, definitely. Be able to look at Beyonce and dance up and say, it's like, is that on purpose or?
No one knows.
So this is the north, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's just an honest mistake made by seamen all the time.
But which C word? Cock, clit, cunt?
No, the SeaWorld is a big ship that all the Scientologists are on. That's how L. Ron Hubbard dodges taxes.
Isn't SeaWorld a theme park in Orlando? Gosh, it's hot as hell down there. Speaking of hell, one of the players from Acquisitions Inc. C team thinks it might be a good idea to pray to Asmodeus?
The worst thing you could do is pray to him and see if he'll respond. I mean, everybody's gods, talk to them all the time. There's no harm in just asking, trying to figure it out.
Hey!
So, what?
Listen, I know you're in a dark place, but please don't pray to Asmodeus. You ding-dong.
It's just a prayer. I'm
That's how it
praying.
starts.
I'm praying to you verbally right now, and we're exchanging data. This is all a form of communion.
So you pray to just anybody now?
Yeah.
Is that where we're at?
No, because they wouldn't listen.
It's a lot of moisture. A lot of moisture on the show today.
Yeah.
Getting damp.
These
show stays
waterproof
wet.
tablets are. If you're not in D&D Beyond, they didn't miss a beat.
And the award for actual spit take goes to Kate Welch from Acquisitions Inc.
I personally have never done a spit take on stream or camera. Never.
That's a bold-faced lie. You did a spit take with a popsicle 2 days ago.
That was a figment of your imagination. Roll the next clip from Decisive Action. Something about asking about an NPC who skipped town?
Yes.
Well, he was going to get to her.
But she left for 3 weeks.
Yep, she fucked off like a pimp in a police raid.
Wow! That one's going on the list. That's going on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did he say there's a 5-0 here?
Cheese it, it's the fuzz.
I got nothing to hide. Wait.
If producer Brandon is watching this, could you light some incense in the RPGN bathroom and lock the door? That would be great. Thank you.
Yeah, but first, roll this next clip from Land Between Two Rivers. A valuable lesson is about to be interrupted by Gildan, of course.
Themselves is admirable. Yeah. Ellie, it's okay.
She almost killed me. I almost died.
It was very traumatic.
I know.
Icky will move between Ellie and
Very pointedly.
You can respect someone from their tactics and still not like them.
Well, okay, well, I don't like her then.
Okay.
I just respect her.
Begrudging respect for Blue.
Respect.
God.
Batata respects.
That is great, Patata. Thank you so much for your unsolicited opinion.
Of course, Grant has a sock puppet just at hand.
Grant is also available for birthdays, bar mitzvahs, interventions, and comedy defensive driving.
Well, let's celebrate this next clip from Scratticus, in which the group is trying to work out a plan quickly and quietly, but Trickshot seems to be unable to alter the volume of his voice.
And she has built herself an army of undead vampires in this place. You guys probably passed 20, 30 of these on your way up.
Now, you see what I mean? One bullet didn't even stop one of them.
Yeah.
I've only got about 15 bullets.
It's a good thing we're being very sneaky.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Don't know we're here to hide us.
I only have one volume.
Yeah, we can tell.
I can try and whisper, but it just comes out the same volume.
Yeah, Scratticus is stuck at 11, like, all the time.
All the time. Oh. I'm being told the situation in the RPGN bathroom is nominal, that the bulk incense has been deployed, the glory hole has been covered by a dirty towel, and the key has been put in my desk drawer.
Wait, did they cut the camera feed? Shit, we're gonna lose revenue from this downtime.
Fear not, the footage is safe on my backup hard drive. Let's load this next clip from my hard drive that's not labeled prawn and roll some Critical Role where a certain image comes back to haunt Matt Mercer.
Yeah. Well done, Laura.
Still fun.
Welcome back. So, last we left off, our band of adventurers, the Mighty Nine, having trekked away from Zadash northward on 2 different jobs for the gentleman, had accomplished both of these contracted jobs for him, losing a friend, gaining a friend, made their way back south. Oh my god. Motherfucker.
Wow, that's been a while.
Marisha, look, it's your husband.
Everything you do, have done, or will do.
Oh, so good.
Oh God, Doogie Howser, eat your fucking heart out.
You know that part in the game where like you don't understand why you got so many points in a Renegade as opposed to Paragon?
Man, Matt Mercer fucking hates that photo.
Well, who can blame him? I was homeschooled, so I have no embarrassing senior photos.
Yeah, I destroyed all of mine in a sacred rite of passage involving the burning of my first hairs plucked from my chin. I only grew them after prom.
And with that, let's abscond to an expedition to Sleeper Island as a hero decides to play the flute. Another adventurer wants to assist, and the group wonders how exactly one can assist someone else playing the flute.
By ear, could I try and replicate the song I heard on my flute?
I'll assist him if he tries.
I mean, how though? How?
Because I also have...
You wanna hold his flute for you?
Yeah, you hold the flute now. Blow.
We can hold each other's flute. That's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna stop you right there before we get a Twitch ban. So,
is that allowed in the men's room, Pruitt?
No, Lindy. There is no cross fluting either. No.
Just saying, there's nothing wrong with 2 dudes in a bathroom playing with their flutes.
I mean, is that what ladies talk about in their bathroom?
Yeah, it's all 2 guys, 1 flute talk.
Well, that kind of talk will get security called on you, and you better have your story straight. Unlike the players in Deus Vault in this next clip, and backtrackery ensues.
So I kind of gawking at like the half-orc and the tiefling in front of them. The other one says, "Hey, what are you guys doing here in Brightwood?"
Well, we're mostly
these are
passing through.
Honeymoon.
Oh my god.
This stereotypical double wrong.
It's at this time, like, the one who's like, I think when she kind of tenses up a little bit, and he's like, passing through and honeymoon.
We're passing through on our way to our destination of a honeymoon, which is by the ocean, over by... Oh, what's the city's name again? And then Nat's just gonna look up towards Hurabash.
You would know the city's name. You've been there multiple times.
You know, Lindy, I've passed through a honeymoon once or twice in my day, but none of them were my own.
Wait a minute. I had a friend who, while on their honeymoon, met this guy in Kathmandu.
I can neither confirm nor deny that, but it sounds like your friend had a run of bad luck there. Much like the players in this next clip from the Unexpectables game, over on the Takahata 101 channel.
Guys are going to have to make wisdom saving throws too.
That's a nat 1.
That's a nat 1!
Oh! That's a nat 1!
Oh my god!
We
Tell you what.
Bullet snake.
Tell you
Bullet
what.
Snake.
I'm gonna refresh the page and just wait a little bit before I do this.
Oh my
just to let the
god!
algorithm reset
Oh
a
my
little
god!
bit. Because this ain't looking good.
Oh,
This ain't
roll it.
looking good.
Triple that 1! Roll it.
Give me a minute. I'm reopening my character sheet.
Okay.
Can
we just call it?
I'm letting the algorithm reset a little bit before I go ahead with this.
Hey, I've got a good idea. I got a good idea for the name tonight. Shitty rolls.
Yeah, personally, I would have refused to roll outright until I got Eric Bulgaris on the line.
Oh, same, man, same. The situation sure seemed critical, much like this next segment, Critical Hits. Where, in our first clip, we can see what happens when your party members comes back to consciousness swinging.
I come back up swinging.
Oh, Lord.
Roll an attack. Roll an attack. Going. Oh. 13 plus 7, folks.
That hits.
Roll for damage. 9.
Celeste, you suffer 9 points of bludgeoning damage as Zorana comes back up.
No.
Is Corn within 5 feet of this?
God.
Probably.
Oh no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8, 9.
Fine. This
Corn's
is
going to make an attack because he's a good boy.
You have
But-
combat inspiration. I do.
Natural 20.
You just woke up!
Oh no.
I mean,
I gave you 6 points of healing, right?
yeah.
You take 7 points of damage.
This is why you never bite the hand that heals, for they giveth and they taketh away.
You know, maybe that PC just enjoyed knocking on heaven's door.
Pruitt, as much as I want to, we are not going on a Guns N' Roses run this week.
Fine. Let's move on to Yamen 4 Studios, where PCs desire to live and let die the enemy that stands before them.
When you hear Origami fall to the ground, this rage builds up in you that you haven't experienced in so long, and it just makes you so sure of everything as you aim for the most vital organ in this Naga and let your shot go loose. And that was 71?
71.
Okay.
I haven't crit with my gun in forever.
Do you just paint the wall with his brains?
I've only crit with her gun once.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah, you were there when there as a trash child.
The Naga's head explodes as it is now at 52 HP.
Yeah, Origami folded pretty easily there, but at least it served the purpose and led to a monster hit.
And if you're not painting your walls with braids, then what are you doing with your interior design? I mean, really.
I mean, Jackson Pollock was a visionary adventurer before an artist. Little known true fact.
I love true facts about the artist. Now watch your ears, folks. The excitement is loud right off the bat as CastleMac shows us their critical O face.
Okay.
Crits all over the place.
That is
You just crit all over the table.
That is 2d4.
Y'all invite me over
and
here, okay?
8d6, because I'll add that
Sounds
sneak attack in,
accurate.
of course.
So many criticals.
Just crit his pants.
Wow,
That's a lot of ones.
A lot of ones.
He critted all over the place.
Yeah, we're gonna need a cleanup on aisle 20, please.
Yeah, you want to make sure you're at the splash zone of those red vines and LaCroix.
Right you are, Lindy. Gallagher and CastleMac are two shows that you're going to want to watch in full rain garb. And go ahead and keep that on for this clip from Zero Doxy, where the kids on bikes make it rain 20s.
You can fight me, or you can take them pants off.
Oh my god, a nat 20 again? Well, not nat, but...
All right, I'll try. Let's see if I can get a nat 20. Hold on. The likelihood is pretty slim, but here we go. With a plus 10, I
Hey,
only got a 14.
roll charm again to convince me to actually let you have that modifier.
Oh, natty 1. What? What?
Right,
What? I double fucking exploded!
You wasted it. You wasted the 48.
Are you kidding me? What?
What is happening here?
Kidding me?
Oh my god, double 20s all the way across the sky.
Crittles, taste the painbow.
Ooh, we should make that into a shirt.
It already is a shirt, Pruitt.
Oh, I guess there is no original thought. Well, to the death of creativity then. Let us introduce our final segment. Rest in pieces.
Indeed it is, Pruitt, and you're actually the perpetrator of this inter-party kill again. Apparently the death of Mildred Crabapple wasn't enough to sate you, you bloodthirsty, Necronomicon-stealing deviant, you villain. I'll let the audience see for themselves your treachery in Doors to Darkness on Encounter Roleplay.
You step through the gate, and
as he turns his back on Seth, Seth plunges Mildred's needles that he never let go of in Delgado's back and reaches down gingerly to take the Necronomicon. I was always going to have this book, Delgado. I was always going to have it. And he rips the needles out, puts them in his back pocket, throws the Art of War out, replacing it with the Necronomicon. He walks through the portal.
And with my own knitting needles!
Well, I mean, that you entrusted to me. And along with your cookie recipe and the Necronomicon, I shall reign supreme.
I read the Necronomicon to save you.
And you died so that I could have it.
Well, folks, I guess this just goes to show that you can have your Necronomic cookies and eat them too. And with that, our RPGN ritual is completed. It is time for us to all step into the portal and enter the bottomless hereafter together.
Actually, I have to do my Sunday shopping and watch Meet the Press, so I can't step into the gaping maw of nothingness with you, Lindy. Maybe next week. Very special thanks to Sean McGovern from PowerScoreRPG. If you catch killer moments from streaming tabletop D&D, shoot an email over to PowerScoreRPG@gmail.com or over on Twitter @PowerScoreRPG and submit it to the show.
Also, we'll be sacrificing around a dozen goats to Brandon Herbert at War Eagle Keep for putting up with our crap yet again this week. And of course, a mighty thanks to our sponsor, Tabletop Loot. Check them out for all your t-shirt, mug, and dice needs.
Also, make sure to drop in on my co-host Lindy and her Twitch channel, twitch.tv/laughlovelindy.
And don't miss my wonderful co-host Pruitt on an all-new WebDM this week on their YouTube channel.
To check out previous episodes of RPGN over on the WebDM Plays channel on YouTube, which also archives Starward Bound and Land Between Two Rivers.
RPGN fans, keep sending in those clips, and we will be back with a fresh episode of RPGN next week on Sunday, August 26th. From all of us here at RPGN, thanks so much for watching, and remember, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but the druid might get suspicious.
And to thine own self be true, and remember, may the dice ever roll in your favor.